seems this site has forced me to go live on Shorts, which is great. I don't know why it's done that. But it was. But it has done that. Hello, Tataratat. Need to figure out how to pronounce that, but anyways. Announcements at stream. Very late stream. Will anyone be here? Probably not. Dope. Alright. Let's get right to it. No need to dilly-dally. Let's open up Cash Labs. Booting up everything at once, that's good. Always a good idea. Okay. And not everything is booted up, that's fine. Oh, forgot that message was there. And it looks like GD doesn't want to. There it is. Okay. Where is Caster Labs? Where is Caster Labs?
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh?
Dude, something's gotta be up with my Caster Labs, because I'm pretty sure my chat and my multi-chat won't work either. It's literally completely blank. Dope. It doesn't exist. Okay. That's fine. Just use Popo chat, I guess, if it doesn't want to load. Bob said, wish I wasn't going to bed right now. Fair enough. Everyone is doing the Nacho Libre gift. Nacho, oh my god. Nacho Libre gift pose. 300th, awesome. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on being the exact 300th. And hello, Base Merc. Thank you for wishing me good luck. It does take a lot of luck to put these together. 0 skill, contrary to popular belief. Okay, Caster Labs doesn't want to fucking open up. So that's super cool. Gotta just like delete it. Thoughts? It keeps making me like go through Windows Defender or whatever every single time. So I'm just gonna use Popo chat for tonight. I won't see Twitch. Is anybody gonna join on Twitch? Let's be real. Never mind, this motherfucker joined on Twitch. Alright. Oh, it booted up, what the fuck? Okay. Random. I already deleted the executable file, so I'm not sure. Okay, it just works, I guess. I'm not gonna close it, because it probably won't work after that, but... Okay, break, but... making things more difficult than they have to be. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know what's up with my on-screen chat. Oh, oh, what the fuck? It's working now. What is that about? Fuck, man, I don't remember how to make shit bigger. Okay, I guess I can't. Whatever. It's pretty small up in that corner. I guess I could scale it up. Let's go like that. Alright. Multi-gen is, I guess, working this time. I don't know what I did differently, but... Top player. You're so pro you have more than 200 demons and are running a collab. Thank you. I'm actually better than Space 2K. Hello, Purple, of course. Hello, Duck on Twitch, who keeps fucking redeeming Hydrate. I have Fuse Iced Tea this time. Hello, Purple Space. Hello, Beef Boss. Hello, Punji. Hello, Star Kid. I'm lagging like hell. That would make sense. I just opened up everything at once, so it's probably still catching up. Take my phone off the Wi-Fi. See if that helps. Is that what you're talking about? Do you mean my stream is lagging like hell? Can anybody else confirm this? Best streamer of all time, by the way. I don't think I can confirm that, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm here now, actually. Thank you for making everything worse. Where's the go, Bob? Bob messaged in creator chat and said, wish I wasn't going to bed right now. So they're probably in bed right now. Okay. It's not going to be a long stream. My girlfriend is watching the Amazing Digital Circus finale, so I'm sure I have to be done when she gets back so she can rant to me about all the spoilers, which are not spoilers because I already watched the Brazilian dub. It's a whole thing. I gotta figure out what to do next, so let's head to the parts list and figure out what I already have merged. So I just did beast marks, so it should be... Who is this, Dunkadillo? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Right, I'm gonna fix that, because I keep dying to it. Yeah, okay. Bob is low-key the goat, to be honest. Bob's pretty great. Jesus from Christianity, yeah. Holy cow, Twitch is fully of ads. I didn't know they were fully in collaboration with ads. Congrats to them. I wish I could get big ad on my side. Okay, first thing we're doing before we even copy this is I'm gonna add these. Why am I dying to that, actually? Hold on. Maybe I need to make to the orb first. Speaking of the Amazing Digital Circus, it seems someone already bought our seats. Stop it. Dude, these motherfuckers... I was playing Fortnite with these guys earlier, and we booked our tickets, our 3 tickets to the finale. And these guys kept going, oh no, dude. Dude, somebody bought our seats. And I'm like, I did that. I just fucking bought them 2 minutes ago. And it was funny the first 2 times, and then it started getting annoying. And then it became funny again. This fucking Discord message. What was it? Hold on. Yeah, Doug sent it in the group chat. Someone just downloaded this ticket to my PC, and it's the ticket that he bought. That he bought himself. And my other friend was said no on all caps. Fucking wild. Currently working on some. What is a do-fi? Add a do-fi? Why is there teeth? It's teeth drum, brother. I remember it. I don't remember that game. Oh, wait. It's a dance of fire and ice. I know my games. So fucking awful. I have to run your stream at 1440 or not 1440p, for 144p. Sure, a lot of teeth in the level. That's what I'm saying, dude. I sent a couple screenshots to audio and said something along the lines of, I wonder where I got some of the people in my collab for. I'm gonna send you some examples so you can see your obvious influence on this collab. And I sent, first of all, Crank's part, because it has teeth in the background. Star Kid's part has teeth in the background. The bathroom. I sent a whole bunch of them. It's great. Low-key After Effects puns. Be a top one streamer of all time if there were more viewers. I don't want too many viewers. Because I want to still be able to read my chat, and I don't read it fervently. So take it you bought and sent to the chat. Oh. Oh, it's... Okay. I see. Daydreamer by Mega Nico and Juan by Tanger and Glitch Cat. Awesome. Can you please add a caution man sign? Honestly, just because you like asked for that, I'll add it to the end screen. Because nobody's just like flat out asked for anything. Because that's weird, but because you did, I'll do it. Wait, a caution man sign? Like, be caution of men? Be cautious of men? I don't... Is that a sign? Is that a real sign that people have? That people use? That's how I'm interpreting it. So, I'm gonna make a caution man sign right quick. I don't have any colors here, but it's fine. I'll make one. Y'all gotta stay cautious of the men out there, okay? Never know what could be going on. We love already getting distracted and building some other fucking random shit. Like, not even a full fucking minute into the stream. That's not true. It's been longer than a minute. One is so good as peak. I've never heard of this musical artist. Maybe I will check them out after. Just and look up with a caution man sign look like. I'm taking my own inspiration. That is a giant square. Wow. You asked me to add a caution man sign, and I will add a caution man sign. I'll do it. This is a threat. Where are those blocks in? Actually, okay. Hold on. I'm locked in. Right. Those arms are significantly, pretty much almost as thick as the body, but hey, what are you gonna do? We don't body shame here. Plubis, thank you. Thank you, Sorips. An orange cube, would you add it to the end screen? Sure, dog. If I drew a mouth, would you put the end screen? Sure, dog. You have to sign colors flipped? Sure. Google shows like that, exactly that. A sign warning about men. Clear her tanger before she made Einspy. Okay, yeah. Which guy's a little underground, which I made. What do you see? Which has been used in a lot of levels as of recently. Interesting. What is dog cooking? This is my extremely thick-armed man, as they call them in the industry. You got these people all over the industry. These are your... Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain it. Y'all already know. Y'all understand. This is great. Dude, I've never seen anything better. These are what I want. I don't know what they do anymore because Rob Top made a weirdo thing. So. Oh yes, that's perfect. Those are practically the exact size I wanted, in fact. This is great. This is a man you need to be aware of. You need to be aware of him. You don't need to be aware, but you definitely need to be aware that he is there. So those are bigger arms than I was planning, by the way, but oh man, he's crooked now. This is what you were asking for, right? Right? Guy in chat. This is definitely what you were looking for, right? You can say I perfectly fulfilled your request. Right? Yeah? Alright, let me just throw a little exclamation mark over top of that and call it a day. Let me figure out what hue these are. 53. Alright. There we go. Beware of man sign. Perfect. Exactly what the person in chat was asking for. Anyway, let's go back to this. What was I doing? Merging? Right. Want to hear about a new project? Okay, well, you've explained it, so sure. Can you add a poorly drawn cat somewhere on the level? I guess so, bro. Put it on the end screen. It's all going on the end screen. We got a corner that's not being used, so let me just use allium, I guess. I forgot that allium's stupid. You have to. All right. Let's get a cat going. Brush width 2. Yep, looks good to me. That's a bit chubbier than I was anticipating. It's poorly drawn. What am I doing? That's perfect. I've never seen anything better. Wonderful. Awesome. That's going right on the end screen. Thank you, allium. This is what you exist for. Stop adding things to the end screen now. Alright. Right, I was trying to figure out why I keep dying. Wish I knew. Why was I dying there? No idea. If it's not a problem, I'm not going to fix it, but... Copy post color. Final. This one shouldn't be too hard of a change. Let's do paste plus color. A lot of triggers going on, but get it done. Alright, let's read about the beef bosses thing. Currently making an extreme demon. It's around 1.5 minutes long and a top 1000 to 750. It's going to be called Cerulean Clutter as unofficial sequel to the Nine Circles themed demon. Nine Circles themed high and insane demon Crimson Clutter by Red Universe. Sounds pretty cool. Blue Crimson Clutter, that's great. So wondering why the audio wasn't synced is because I'm watching on YouTube but listening on Twitch. Yeah, that would do it. The Caution Man sign, often a yellow diamond featuring a silhouette of a walking or digging stick figure, warns that you are entering an area with potential hazards like construction crews. Okay. But what's the fun in that? You asked me to add a Caution Man sign, okay? I interpreted it as caution, comma, man, which is two different things, yes, but it's the same concept, and we're going to keep that right up there as a reminder of this grammar lesson. Okay, what am I doing here? What am I even doing? What am I streaming about? This is 2 times speed, 3 times speed, got it. Speed ship. Be safe. Make sure this doesn't crash. Great. This part is going to be very learny. I learned this yesterday. You know my suggestion from that level you were making like a year ago? Maybe. Do you even remember what that was? Keyboard. Can't really see that jump. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little arrow right there. Just gonna make it light background. That's how we're gonna fix that. Of course, it was the hot answer shark girl. The hot answer shark girl has been made. It exists already. On my shorts page, of course, which is full of wondrous things. I'm trying to grab one of these background tiles, but I can't. There we go. All right. Is that ball portal? What was I saying? Is that ball portal really there? Or does it move? It must move down. Yeah, it does. It's just for the boundaries, I guess. Which makes sense. That's pretty good boundaries. Just because it's zoomed in. That looks weird. Okay. Let's go see where this part starts. So the explosion on want is pretty much where this starts. That's significantly far away. Can we sync that up? It's about there. Let me remove snap this to the grid. Remove snap this to the grid. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Probably there. So yeah, we got a little bit of a gap to bridge. Maybe if I do 3 purples. Like one that's like here, one that's like here, one that's here. That looks pretty good. post. Could I just like turn down the gravity a little bit? Here, then just go like 1.2 maybe. Sure, but you have to be mini ball. So, okay, wait. So should I just replace this portal with a mini portal? Okay, wait, let me line this up here. Is this on any group? No. It's line X. Line Y. So there should be, and then that's going to make you switch upward instead. So maybe I just had fucking Vietnam flashbacks. Just thought there was an ant crawling up my leg. Whoops. Whoops. This is a very rough transition, even though I know it. It's strange. Maybe if I like turn down the gravity a little. Honestly, maybe even disable player controls for longer. What's your favorite Ruckus song? I don't know very many Ruckus songs, honestly. Okay, that should be fine, as long as I turn it back to 1 like here, somewhere. Also, this camera will be slightly. I think. Should I check that? Probably. Because if it isn't, then I should probably offset it a little. Hello? I didn't toggle you on. Oh, did I accidentally disable this one? Is that what I did? Wherever that is. Oh, I did. Whoops. No, that's pretty much what I want, yeah. For the taking a 13 check creator chat. Whoops. It's a funny little cue for the end screen. Thank you. Awesome. I'll add it. That works. That makes it a little more bearable. I see. This is... don't know if it's too high or not, but I'm gonna push it down. Yeah, okay, so now you're switching, which is not intuitive for that, because it zooms in so much. I'm just gonna make this touch trigger for a second. See what that does. I don't think I'm gonna offset the camera, but if everything is on a UI layer, which, I mean, this isn't, but I might be able to just toggle this on. Okay, that doesn't, it's already at 1. So, like, 0.85, maybe? I'm doing one of 0.85 tonight. That looks fine. Gives you a little more time to react, and then just throw this like here on 0.4, and it goes back into the wall. I don't want to make all those clicks anymore. I don't think it's that hard. Maybe all these problems would be solved if instead of this moving up, this I assume that's what this is. 413 and 414, but they're not all the same for some reason. 413, 414. Okay, instead of this, like, where is it? That it starts going up. Oh, here, move time, exponential n. If I just change this to 0, and then I just started on shove. Like that, maybe? Here, maybe? Maybe, good lord. I kind of feel like moving I feel like moving those two text objects down into the position. But I assume it's just one gonna, so maybe, so I assume 413 is let me just select these individually, see if it yields different results. No, it doesn't. 413, 413, 413, 413, 413. Okay, so I'm grabbing something extra there. I see. I want to scale this down and move it to like here, maybe? And then add this to 2522. just do 2522. And we'll do an alpha trigger for 2522. 22. Interesting. It's nowhere to be found. Is it because all of these move? So should it be here, potentially? I guess if it needs to be equally spaced. How does this get up there? 5, 6, 7. So this should go 5, 6, 7. Is that gonna be in the right spot now? No. I bet you the camera trigger moves instead. Okay, so instead of that, delete that. Delete 2522 here. Delete 2522 here. I'm gonna take what I came for. I'm gonna take and then I'm gonna take gonna. I don't know what I'm selecting. It's different. But... oh, look. Where'd the I go? These are two different ones. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take what I came for. Put a guide trigger down. Put that on 2522. Grab both of these. Scale them down to proportionate sizes. Probably like that. Put down like 10 or something. 15. Okay, and I'm gonna remove these. Put them to 2523, and that's 2523. Two, 5, 2, 3. That's gonna get turned off. Actually, it doesn't even need that. Just two. It's 10. So 110. 2. Okay, so 110. Then we're going to take a UI trigger. And add 2523 to 2522. 2523 2522. Center it. Of course, because it has to be fucking centered. And then move 2523 up by 110, I think it was. 2523. 10. Okay, that's good. That's pretty much what I want. But I want them to be a little further up, I guess. Like that. Be a little further. Mm-hmm. Now I need to remove like these. Let me save this because it's where I want to be. But just remove these, I think. Yeah. That gives you a little more coverage. Okay, so now just gonna has to come off screen. Should just be that. I just need to line it up with shove. Which might be this. Is it that? I'm going to assume so. I just skipped like 3 syllables there. I should be able to align X this. And then half space it right in this place. Maybe not. I stand corrected. It's pretty close though. Okay, let's find shove it. Shove it. This is 622. What refers to 622? 622 gets toggled on. You know what? 2523. 2523. That's easier. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna move these blocks up by half a grid space. Maybe even just a quarter. It's just a little like off. I don't know. Okay. Maybe let me slow my game down here so I can get an accurate placement of these. Actually, those orbs are pretty much in the right spot. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty much what I want, actually. It just might be the case of taking all of this stuff, all of this, everything from the right, and then just moving it closer into place, like here. That, maybe? That still is like pretty linear, and the ball can still reach that. Gravity might fuck with it. I don't need to keep going from this start position. I can go from this one now. Oops. That's it. Honestly. Dead chat. Yeah, it gets like that. Speed set so it's alright. I think it's a little like whiny in my opinion, but okay, the way to fix this should literally just be making this no touch. Because I just hit both hitboxes at the same time is the problem. Oh, interesting. Didn't make that jump anymore. Well, let me just fix that by doing this. Okay, so only problem is how the fuck do I do this? Let's make sure this is synced. Should be, but yeah, okay. Let's take this gradient. It's pretty fucking big, holy. And then let's link it. Are none of these linked? Interesting. Can I replace them? Are any of them on a separate group? No? Okay. Then I'm going to link these. Come here and just... Oh wait. They're double the size. In some spots. Just not on the ends? Question mark? Okay. I'll just keep taking this one then, I guess. And then we'll grab all of these, link these ones too. Why don't you? And these ones, and then take all this glow, 2524, and move it just down and out of the way. Right, like here. 2524. 1 question mark 1.6. Yeah, and just move it down like 200 maybe. Is that far enough down? Oh yeah, that's more than fair enough. And we'll just do like exponential n. Hello, Roki. How are you? That's what she said. I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure she did. Okay, it fades a little less quickly than I would like it to. Maybe just ease in? Yeah, ease in's pretty choppy. Maybe elastic in. It's pretty good. I don't know what exactly... I think it's because you don't hit this portal straight away. Like, sometimes you can hit this pad as a normal human being. What I wanted to say? I don't know. So, if I just hide this with no effects...
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh?
Okay. Okay. I don't really know how else to transit. Oh, this is above the gums. I don't want that. I just want it on the background. What are these on? B3? What are these on? B2? What? Okay, well, these ones that I've linked can definitely go further back because they're not interfering with... Oh, they actually interfere with inside of the tentacles. Interesting. Okay. Gotta go. Alright, CB Plus. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I assume that was intentional to put them inside of the tentacles. I don't really think I can just make all of this. B2. I assume... Yeah, that's on B2. Okay, what are these on? They're on separate Z layers as well. In fact, they're midway through the teeth. Okay, I gotta do something about this. Maybe I just make, like, the cut here and just put them on B3 here. No, sorry, B4 is what I meant to say. Yeah, okay, that's fine, I think. You can't really tell that... okay, well, of course they're fucking cutting here for some reason. They're clipping. But that's fine. Okay, what else can I do here? This is pretty lackluster transition. Problem is, like, neither of these guys have, like, orb deco, so I can't throw anything on the orb deco. These tentacles pretty much rely on having the black behind them. Maybe... Oh, wait. I have an idea. What if I, like... First of all, take this and just replace that. You know, what if I just, like, come along here... with some of this. Can I merge them? Not really. If one went behind the other, actually, maybe. But they're kind of on top for a reason. That might work. It doesn't look that bad. Let me scale this down on the X. So we can just have like a little bit sticking out here. Yeah, and then I assume this loop doesn't keep going. No, but it should. So, is it repeatable? Is it on a good increment? Yeah, it's fairly repeatable. So it needs to go back, and then it needs to go 2 5 spaces, 1 normal move, and 2 1. That should sync it. Sure. Honestly, that's not 1 2 1 1 2 1. They overlap with these triggers a little. Let me just put those into the way. All right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Can I just, guys, this whole tentacle just, oh, they're multiple. Ew, and they're on different layers too. Oh, wait, no, they're not. I'm just gonna throw like this. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it. Can I just throw one like right in between? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Yeah, that's, I mean, to merge the parts. Maybe the teeth, instead of leaving at that one point, can like clench inwards on each of these beats before like exploding away at this part, and then it moves into another teeth part. Okay, so they move here. Is this what moves them? Let's take these. Actually, it must be, because they move... Wait, which way did they move first? Yeah, they move inward first, so it's definitely these then. So this is kind of what I want the last bit to be. And then on each of these, like... Yeah, so at this point, there's like 4 inputs, and then there's an explosion. There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So on both of those, I think they clamp inwards. Like extremely quickly. And I do the opposite movement. For slightly longer, not too much longer. So 5 might be too much. Let's do 2 5. That might work. Okay, so the loop that these teeth are on actually ends there, so I don't know what loop. Maybe there isn't a loop, maybe it's just multiple move triggers. Or no, wait. It's this. It's this keyframe trigger. How the hell do those work? PG Buns. Hello, extra fun chatter. It's been a while. Oh, they just made the same. Is this 614? Yeah, okay. They just made the same keyframe trigger spawn again. There's got to be a way to just make this longer, right? All right, let me go experiment with some keyframe triggers then. I don't know the Lilitics. It's pretty close. I can lift you up. Can show you what you want to be and show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. I could be your love, even if the sky is falling down. I know that we'll be safe and sound. All right, time to learn keyframes so that I can merge my collab. So if I do this, let's actually make this loop a little bit bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing. And then I move it back, or no, I don't need that one. I just select all these, make them curve and close loop. Yes. So now I add like this 2501, sure. And I get a keyframe trigger. I make it touch trigger and then set it to platformer so I can control this a little better. And then I put target ID, which is 2501 parent ID. It's a parent ID. These parent ID. Is it just like, do I just add these to a group? 2502. I don't know how they work. So not like that, got it. Maybe I just remove these. No. Parent, what was it? Parent ID. Group ID. No. Spawn group ID, is that separate? No. So this first one seems to have this. Needs to contain a group parent. Okay, it does. It contains one. Parent ID. By default, objects use their own center for scaling and rotation, but you can set one using parent ID. Okay. Keyframe using an animation group ID. Use target ID to specify a different target than the one set in the keyframe trigger. Like that. Brother. Legend of Blind just comes in and gives you every single tip you could possibly know, and no one will know about it. I would appreciate that right now. Okay. So I don't need parent ID. Parent ID is optional. I just need to figure out how group ID works. Set the keyframe use target ID to specify a different target than the one set in the keyframe trigger. Okay, that's like a normal move trigger. Keyframe animation using the animation group ID. This is group ID 1. This is group ID 1. Okay. So why won't you move? Needs to contain a group parent. So do I have to make this group parent? No. Do I make these 2502 and then make this group parent this way? Parent ID. Wait. Parent ID. So should this be 1? This is parent ID, right? Contain a group parent. So do these even need a group? Or is that just setting the group parent for this and then the parent ID goes into there? Okay. And let's try 2502 and then make this 2502 but as a parent group. Okay. Animation, so 2502 or 2502. Ah. Okay. Okay. So it closes the loop. How do I make it repeat itself? I got it. That's good. Could I just add... Okay. Could I just add... so instead of this, on group 2501, we put a collision trigger on 2501. That should move around. Yes. So then we can have like this on 2. And then have a collision trigger that when block 1 touches block 2, and then have spawn multi on 2503, 2503, trigger on exit. Interesting, so probably should take this group off first. Okay, so it's not exited here is the problem. Just like move it a pixel. Okay, that seems to work, but also in that same line of thinking, let's use an word just to be quirky. 2501 should still work. Yes. So instead of that, can we just have spawn trigger? Actually, let's just create a loop on this. Create a loop. And then remove, just like put this down here, which should initially spawn it. Touch trigger that. And then how long does this take to move around? 50, so it should take 2. So I do 2 here. Okay. Okay, I understand them now enough to figure this out. Can I have another suggestion? What does this mean? Okay, so are these loops? They are. So why do they stop? Do you have a 614 stop? Like stop triggers? Pause. Oh. Oh. Is that all it took? But that's fine. Okay, I can deal with that. Those can just go right here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted. It's actually these triggers that have to be centered here. Add the excuse me sir LARP edit to the answer. What does this even mean? What is the excuse me sir LARP edit? Do I want to know? I am not doing this. Thanks for the suggestion. Okay, so Christ. Looks like I got rid of my movement triggers. That was ingenious of me. So it's like 1 on ease in, and then these got swapped. Exponential out on, what was it, 2.5, I think? Okay, it's a little too quick. Or maybe it's just too far in, actually. Maybe we switch this to 15. 15. 15. 15. Yeah, that's a little that's a little too crazy. Let's do that maybe. All right. I should just be able to line it up with these. It's a little weird. Maybe, how much gum space is there on these? That's such a strange thing to say, but how much gum space is there? Maybe I only bring it back like 5? So that's -15, so like 5 and -5. Right? And then make them less proportionate. So this goes back to 1. These can move back. $20. And then add these to each of these. Maybe. They are timed a little better. They do get pretty close, but it's a little too close. It's probably because of these that they look weird. If I just take these and do elastic in or elastic out, that's what I want. I should give it enough of a bounce to it. I don't know if it'll use enough. Maybe like 55. And then I think these need to stop quite so much move. It's quite so much kickback. Like maybe only 10 in these. Like that. Okay, now you can't even tell they're moving in. So 12. And also I missed this entirely, so force block it is. Pretty low force. Pretty much starts to look weird. They don't look like consistent bounces. Are they moving at all here? 618 to 619. No, it must just because of the. Must just be because of the keyframes. They don't end up super close. Okay, maybe pause these here then, like right when these move triggers start. But now it looks a little weird. Can I do that? I don't know. I don't know if that'll work really. Try it. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. That's pretty much what I wanted. Okay. So somehow you can still not land on this. So I guess force is being upped. The force is being up and the field is being upped. And that runs the risk of you landing here and switching. So also means I need some options triggers to stop you from doing that. Like here, disable P1 controls, and then here, give them right back. Yeah, that's great. I might background pulses. I'm desperately trying to just desperately trying to find a way to make this better. Maybe this background fades in. Right? Know what I'm talking about? Like 1.5, 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. And then we just pulse background, HSV, brightness, like probably like that. Hold nothing, and then fade out like that. Okay, so it's like nothing. It's this. Okay, yeah, that starts to build very quickly. Yeah, it might be too much brightness. And then we just... Whoa, what the hell? Let's copy the entire part. Let's move this up. So that dodges those triggers. Thoughts? Isn't that gonna fuck with that? Of course. What are these on? 288. So let's also take these, put them here, make them for channel 288. It's pretty good. Yeah. What the? What do you mean I missed? Still, what? Dude, okay. We're just gonna fucking... As long as you click, you're gonna make it to that pad. That's what we're doing. Okay, do you fall out if you don't click I clicked. Okay, well, you die either way, but... Okay, that should be fine. There's no way. And then we'll warp it out this way just a little. Like that. Yeah. Okay. It's a pretty forced solution, but what are you gonna do? I kind of like, so I was thinking of making this fade in too, in the background, but I kind of like the way it just kind of pulses in. Okay, what part are we at right now? Thoughts? Okay, we have 8 parts merged. And the next is 13 music competitions, which I think was pretty dope, if I remember correctly. And honestly, is this my keyframing? No, it's just some random shit. Oh yeah, it's me figuring out the keyframes work. Is that doable? It doesn't exist anymore. Okay, we're back up to the final. I'm gonna save my account here. We're gonna check out 13 music competitions part. Just to see what we're up against. Let's just focus on pretty sure it uses some random triggers. Yet somehow I can always make it through. Okay. Low key. Yeah, I've still got about half an hour. Let's try it, honestly. This one doesn't even look too complicated. What is even going on here? How do you get there? What? I have no idea. And there's just some bones, I guess. Some skulls to collect. It's a flower. That's cute. Do the bones unlock something? Let me slow this down and see. Okay, how do you get down there? You need to, like, jump on. Okay. How the hell do you get up there? This is double activate? Deactivate? No. How the hell do you get up there? What? Can you jump from there to there? That seems highly illogical. Absolutely not. How are you meant to get up there? How are you meant to get up here? You do that by here. Jesus Christ, you can't even do it there. Okay, that doesn't even do anything. I mean, oh, okay, that is you get one or two bones. I don't think they do anything. I think they just... Yeah, if you click that late enough, you get fucking bones, I guess. Yeah, okay. I don't think they do anything. That's fine. It's fun. It's cool. Cool. I enjoy this part. It's silly. I just fucking slid that right to 1. Somebody flip that. Don't actually. That's not that impressive. But alright, select all. Copy plus color. We're gonna head right on over to create. Paste this one in. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting transition to make. Because it is fairly dissimilar from the previous part. Did you not use the right color channels, brother? Let me exit. Let me make a copy. Let me throw this in here. Paste plus color. And then let me put a start position right here. Must be 4 times. Oh, really? That's the right colors. These aren't the right colors. First time I've had to fix them. I'm alright with it. Alright. 6 of that. Let's head up into here. Let's see what color channels are used. Interesting. 321 to 360. 321 to 360. He used the right ones. So, what's fucking them up? $360. 321. 321 to 360. Weird. What is fucking it up? How do I join the collab? The collab is closed at this point. That's why I'm merging it. It ran like 2 months ago and I'm just merging parts now. Apologies. Okay, I need to figure out how to... Is this like a hue? Hue. Okay, let me go... Shader. Shader. And just make it go on all of them again. No. Interesting. Player? Oh, is that what's not working? 3D shaders. Ah, gotcha. Shaders doing some heavy lifting, I guess. Do they pulse red? Do they pulse red? They don't. Oh, you know what? I bet you they pulse red because that's not the background color of that part. So let me copy this. Make new one or I will make you see what it feels like to suffer on a level. What? Is that real? Chat, is that real? Okay, that's not that hard of a fix. I just gotta add all the Or I guess just the background.
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey?
Yeah,
huh?
Just the background then, I guess. Thank you, Geometry Zash Hash. How do you pronounce that? For following. Let's drink water? Sure. I have iced tea. Does that count? Liar, you know drink water? That's true. I did lie, I guess. I don't know when I said I would drink water, but I guess I did lie. I apologize. I don't have water on me, so. Alright, I should just be able to add that there. And now copy plus color. Now let's head out. Actually, let's save. Go to here first. Paste plus color.
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey?
Okay, that was definitely the problem, I think. The blocks still look weird. No, correct. Okay. Alright, I just need to sync it. Okay, cool. I feel like this one is going to be a little harder than I thought. So, select alright, delete. I'm going to use this as a backup. Of part 8, was it? Part 8? Part 8. Alright, move this to the top. Actually, I should move logo.
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh?
Drink again. This guy keeps redeeming hydrate, bro. There's one. There's two. I am not taking the request. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But I did drink. I did drink 2 times. Thank you for warning me, I think. Okay. Paste plus color. Let's go play the original. I forgot to sync it up. Okay, so the best sync probably the end. Unless you're hitting one of those.
Everybody on FaceTime talking about you like Steve Harvey. Hey. Look, y'all really think he look like Steve Harvey? Huh?
Okay, so the two little sync with the two bumps. Paste plus color. And then let's go to here. Wait, deselect it, reselect it. Okay. So it's even further back. Still back. That looks about right. There's a bit of an overlap. Unfortunately, that is where it is. Okay. So this is definitely going to be more effort than I thought it would be, but I still have time, so. Hydrate again. Okay. The goon corner's ingoonable? Well, that's subjective, brother. It's not to your taste, and I'm sorry, but just to some. Alright. How am I gonna transition out of this bitch? Find out next time. Hello, welcome back here. Time to find out. Start with a start position here. Mini, what is this, 3 times or 2 times? 3 times. Checks out. 3 times. Would probably be easier if I just, like, throw this here to make it. Okay, interesting camera work. So, is this an exit trigger? Exit. On the Y only. So why would you need it to follow on X? Oh, Y only. Okay, strange. Yes. I mean, I can definitely honor that. I have no idea how I'm going to transition out of this. Let me put, like, this start position here too. We can get that going. This should be 3 times speed. Okay, so I know that sinks. Okay, how the it does end with a Q, which is good. Let me disable shaders for a second. See how this works. So it looks like it's an outline that's been filled in, pretty much. Okay. Okay. Let's... What I'm thinking right now is this dash warp can totally go through here if I just delete this bit of gameplay. So I'm gonna do that. There's nothing else there. This can go. This can go. This little weird setup can go. And then basically just dash warp all the way to this part and then S block off and then, you know what I'm saying? So let's grab these triggers. So I guess there's a couple here that you can't see. Move these up on top instead. And then So these are frame by frame, right? Okay, I'm actually not gonna respect this. What is this link? What is this to 823? Is this 823? Any of these 823? 819? 820? What is 823? None of these. Awesome. Where the hell is 823 then? Is this 823? Oh. Oh, I see. That's why they were there. Gotcha. That's why they were like directly in line with this. It's kind of smart. It's a good object saver, I guess. Same as one object, but still pretty good. Okay. Let me just move this static trigger down to here. Put it in line with this. Are we at the ground right now? Not even close. Perfect. Put it in line with this portal, so that's in line with the portal. That's where it was? Okay. And then I want to make it like smooth velocity 1. Okay, so the thing with this is it changes the hue instantly. It doesn't have to do that. It also doesn't have to bulge instantly. So I'm gonna take these and stack them instead, so they all happen at the same time. And then give them all fade times. Probably like 1 or something. Okay, what if I take these and I bring them all the way over to here? Like that's their face. I'm gonna actually first, before I fuck everything up, take all these things. I'm gonna take one of these blocks, in preview mode. Oh, everything's gray, wonderful. Preview mode. Okay, I was gonna say I would love to see the background. And then just lock these into place. That should be the closest block. Yes. So it's still sync fine. Now I'm going to move these triggers back over to where they should be. here. So I'm going to put a copy of them here. I'm gonna give them all like a 0.8 fade time. And these are gonna be given long ass fade times. Like 5. Goes way past, not that long of an ass fade time. 3 looks pretty good. Let's do 3. I don't think any of these overlap, which is my hope. Strength. Is this like a one-time thing? Pretty shaders. Yes, it is. Okay, so not this then. One. Maybe I'll move this to the impact. I don't know why it does that weird little wiggly thing there. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, there's the fade time. Got it. So I do want one of these here, and I want it to be 5 instead. Motherfuckers keep sending me friend requests on Discord. Okay, so those don't account for start positions. Disable this. Does a bit too much damage than I want it to. Maybe like 10 would help. 10. 15. Maybe not this at all. There's the dash rope start. Way over there. Wow, those are inconsistent. Cool. The hue shift is just so sudden. Okay, so they're inconsistent because they're not consistent. Yeah, that would just checks out, actually. Oh, interesting. Whoops. Is it the chromatic glitch that does that? I think it's so sudden because of the background change. Okay. That can be faded. The background just switches to black. Like, why does that happen? Is it these? Do the gradient triggers go on the background? Background. Gradient. Wonderful. That's what I needed in my life. Lord. I don't know how to fix that. Could I just move them here? They still kind of cut to black. Assume putting them here is no better, yeah. Okay. So what's the point of fading the background of that if you're just gonna make the background black? Black and black. Okay. Channel level. I am not doing level requests. Sorry. Hello, I'm Red. How's it going? Okay. Sure, so should the background... Okay, let me copy this. Let me fade the background to black instead. And then set the background. I think the reason that that gradient trigger is there is he sets the background to that dark blue that's in this. And then sets the background to, like, the gradient, sets a gradient on the background to black, which makes the background black, but still keeps the actual color of the background behind this gradient trigger blue, which gives this part its tint in the first place. Because I assume if I go before that color change, yeah, see, it's all pink. So it's using background color. So interesting, but it makes it difficult for me to merge. Okay. Good lord. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Are these on a different layer to the... Okay, that's not ideal. It's not horrible either. So let's just select all right. Move it into here. All right. Biting the bullet. So... Actually, what I should have done before that is left it here, save, and moved it back down. Okay. So, that's going to be there. Let's move this a little bit into place. The fact that the speed portal is hidden behind this, I feel like I can take advantage of, but I don't know how. It's not bad in its own, but it's not great. Let's, first of all, there's just so many shaders, I can't tell what's going on. Maybe we do this first and we work on the shaders after. So I just have no idea what's going on with shaders. Okay. So these in the background, we need to fade on. It's only those three? Damn, alright. 2 5 2 5. Just gonna 2 5 2 5. Turn off. Over here. Turn them on again. Like there. Looks fine. Is it already 3 times speed? Yes, this is all 3 times speed, so I don't even need the speed bar to be there. Should I just delete these ones? move the cube portal here? Question mark? You know? That might work. Okay, I'm gonna go to this layer. I'm gonna try to compound this a little. Let's just move these up. I don't even know what this is. What are these here? Don't do anything. Nor do these. Oh, they hide those. Wait, no, I got you. Delete them then. Okay. Well, I'll put these up into here. And just link these all. So, can I do something like this? Looks like it. Okay. Shorten it a little, which doesn't intrude on that part as much, which is good. Doesn't even look like that bad of a transition, it's just kind of lame. What if I used some of these? Alright. Need to sort of backwards version. Oh my lord. Flip this one. Put it like that. Flip it out. Almost 4, by the way. I have no idea what you're talking about. Something like that. Did I say I was gonna go to bed earlier tonight? Well, yeah. But was I ever gonna stick to that? Let's be honest. Having to switch platforms to make a joke, that's great. Okay, so... Oh, look at this. That's so symmetrical. I don't like that at all. Wow. Only I would have noticed that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's just move this to like there. Is that symmetrical? Not really. Okay. Okay. Not the right block at all. That's still very symmetrical. Whatever, dog. I think that works fine. I just need a fucking particle. So, what my thought process is actually, you know what? I'll do one more thing tonight. I'm gonna add a hitbox here, and then put an S block in this. So you start already. Okay, they're kind of merged. I'm gonna put a big ass note right here for myself. T4 that says add particle, add particle, because I'm not doing that tonight. And that is all the parts that I currently have. Again, I just need to add a particle. Yeah. Spit. Okay, I'm in a stream. This is way too late for me, dog. I don't even got a bit. This has been 8 months, and the next time I'll stream is